and welcome to another episode of my podcast. This is going to be the second podcast on my channel, and today we are going to talk about the stories from the Warsaw Euro-Jaunt. Maybe we can start talking first about how it unfolded, our decision to come here, why we decided to do this, and how we did it actually. We did it actually pretty fast, right? Because I remember that we went out in The Hague, I think, and that we would start talking about, how about we do this Euro-Jaunt together, even though we're kind of beginners still. And then after that, it all went pretty fast, I think. You texted me, I remember.
Yeah, we also went out to Rotterdam.
Yeah.
We made things clear. Let me speak here. We also went out to Rotterdam once. And then we really discussed the plans, like, do you really want to do this? What will be your expectations?
And then we had three options, I think. Warsaw, Zagreb.
Yeah, Warsaw, Zagreb, and I think Budapest, but not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. You just got a ping from a girl?
I did, but I will not respond to that. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah, this is more important.
Yes, definitely.
And then I basically said, okay, I will get the tickets, and you would get the hostel and the apartments. And then we decided for how long we would go. So we were here for 10 days. 10 days now, I think. Yeah. And actually, this is the last day. We're doing this podcast in the morning, but who knows what's still going to happen tonight, right?
Same day lay.
Maybe same day lay. And then we have to do this podcast all over again. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, so then we pinned a date, and we decided to go in June, because June is like the last month that the city is full of hot girls, right?
Right, yeah. Well, it's the month before the holiday starts, so the universities are still going on. I think we actually booked the wrong week due to all the exams.
Yeah, that was
but we didn't know this. Basically this was, in our opinion, this was the perfect time, but maybe we should have gone 1 week earlier. But that's a learning point.
It wasn't too much of a problem, though.
No.
There were girls who said, I can't because I have exams and stuff like that, or I have to study, or my exam is going to start in 5 minutes, stuff like that. But overall, I think we made a pretty good decision, right?
Definitely. I really liked it. Warsaw is a nice place.
Yeah, but we're going to come back to that at the end of the podcast as our conclusion. So what would you say before going here? Were your expectations or your goals during this 10-day journey?
Well, my expectations were pretty girls, Slavic girls, and I have not been disappointed. Quality is really high. My goals were to improve my game and improve my dating, and I feel like I'm more confident at both. So I think I achieved some of my goals.
I think we can both say in general that we learned a ton of things, right?
Definitely. And I went here in my mind. I wanted to get laid. That was the goal. I didn't know if it would be realistic, because before we went here I hadn't got laid from day game yet, so it was kind of optimistic. I managed to do it though, and I'm really happy about it.
You had that was your clear goal, right? So to get laid, basically.
Yeah, well, that's the mindset I had. Like, okay, I want to get laid in Warsaw, and anything else apart from getting laid is also good.
Yeah.
And it's not like I would kick myself if I didn't get a lay or anything.
No, of course not.
Just to get better at running dates and stopping girls on the street. That's what I wanted to get out of this.
Yeah.
And it seemed like fun as well, just to do something like this. I wanted to know what it's like, all the blogs and the big names in the game. They say, Euro-Jaunting is the shit, pretty girls, drinking beer, getting tons of fucks. Well, obviously that's a bit of an idyllic picture, but it still sounded like something I had to see for myself.
Yeah, of
And you?
Well, for me, I also had a specific goal for myself, and I think I managed to do that. But as I said, yeah, of course, the goal is to get laid, right? Which didn't happen for me, but I think, yeah, my goal would have been like going on at least 3 dates with a girl who is hotter, younger, tighter,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I perfectly managed to do that. And who knows what was gonna happen tonight. Um, but yeah, I think I can't complain, even though I didn't get late. I think, yeah, maybe we should talk about our highlights then.
Sure.
I'll start maybe, and then I'll
Go
let
for
you
it.
talk.
Go for it.
First of all, I would say it's not a specific thing, but I was very surprised by the power of gather game. This was a big thing for me because I had never done it before, and we started our first color game session, I think Friday,
Yeah.
and
Friday.
we instantly actually had some pretty good results. Not mind blowing or anything, but we both had an Insta date, I remember. And yeah, I was just surprised by how sexual it can be in from the start and until 10 minutes later, and you're already like having this love bubble basically with each other.
Everything is so much faster.
Everything is so much faster, yeah, at least 10 times faster than during the day. So that in general was like a big highlight. And for me, my goal basically is to start doing more gutter game in the future.
Okay.
Because I know the power of it now. And yeah, I think maybe it's a little bit different in Belgium, but I'm still gonna start doing that more often, I think. And then, yeah, what I said before, I think for me then, in terms of dating, that date I had a couple of days ago with the 9 in my books. You didn't have a picture. I couldn't show you a picture of her, but
I didn't see her, but if she's a 9 in your book, that means she's basically 12. You really like young
she was
looking
9
girls.
years old.
Okay.
No.
Definitely.
But yeah, because I managed to kiss closer, I managed to play with her tits a bit. So that was fucking awesome for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't get her into the apartment. I managed to get her to the door. But then, yeah, she started being resistant. She said she had to go to her sister because her sister was a little bit sick or something. You know, those typical bullshit excuses. And unfortunately, she had to leave town the day after. So there could not have been any second date with her, which was a big bummer, actually. But yeah, another thing, another highlight, maybe also not something specific, but for me, it was the first time here in Warsaw that I started doing 2 sets. And actually, before going here, this was like a big fear of me. But then when I came here, it was like nothing. I just did 2 sets. I did 2 sets. It was nothing. I did them without hesitation, and they all went pretty well, actually. I managed to do number closes from them. I don't think I got a date with a girl from a 2 set, but maybe that's coincidence, I don't know.
2 sets are tricky.
Yeah, 2 sets are tricky, but for me, back in Belgium, I had never, yeah, maybe a few times I can remember, but not at this level, at least, because 2 sets here are almost always 2 hot girls together, and then in Belgium it's like a mildly pretty girl together with a fat girl. So it's definitely all low pressure in Belgium, and here is more high pressure. Because yeah, I remember yesterday I did that set with a girl and her mother.
Yeah.
In the store.
In Tarasi.
Yeah, she turned out to be 14, but at least I did it.
What's the youngest girl you've approached here? Tell me.
Yeah, okay. Don't judge me, guys, but she was 11 years old. Yeah, I really couldn't see it because she had really big tits. She had a nice ass, and I'm still pretty sure that she lied to me. She wasn't 11. It's impossible.
It's like the new "I have a boyfriend" excuse.
Yeah, it's a new "I have a boyfriend" excuse. And what was the other new excuse?
I have a husband when they show you the ring.
Yeah.
Or I really have to go. I'm in such a rush.
Yeah, something like. Or I have an exam. Yeah, basically, yeah.
And they were walking so slowly, like.
Yeah, and then 5 minutes later we would see them again, and they were still walking slowly. fucking bitches.
Yeah.
No, just kidding, just kidding.
No, we're not.
But okay, yeah, I think for me that were my biggest highlights, I think. So yeah, your turn.
Right. Well, my highlight from this trip would be the lay I got from day game.
Woo!
Yay! Yeah, it was a yes girl, but still I'm proud of it because if I didn't approach her, it would have never happened. It was one date, one venue, and I walked straight into my apartment. We had some wine on the balcony, and then I fucked her. It was a good fuck. She was a scratcher and a biter, and it all basically went really smooth. Maybe because she had decided prehand that she wanted to fuck me. That's
Yeah,
what
you
she
told
told
me
me.
that she decided to fuck you when you were texting.
Yeah.
Or after the first text? Or?
Yeah, maybe the second text. She said there's something in your messages that made me realize you have other girls, and basically I decided to sleep with you when I started thinking about that.
So you didn't actually seduce her, that's your point, right? So you think she was more of a yes girl?
Well,
Because you didn't really need a lot of game?
no, not a lot. I still needed to take the lead and
And you
escalate.
still had to approach her anyways.
I had to approach, take the lead, and escalate, but it wasn't like overcoming some special shit test and using high level game. So that will be my next goal.
Did she give you any shit tests? Or not at all?
Yes, definitely. Like, do you approach girls all the time? What do you want from me? But it was just to see, like, I don't know, just to make sure I was the man that I projected to be. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. Getting late for day game has been a goal for mine for a very long time. Now I can step it up to this really younger, hotter, tighter girls.
Yeah, because did you already mention her age?
She was 3 times the age of your favorite girls. She was 33, a milfie. Yeah, well, I don't really care about that.
She was married before.
Yeah, she has been married and got divorced. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about these girls is they really know what they want, and
it's either a yes or a no.
Yeah.
And they know how to fuck. That was really good.
But you fucked her with the lights off, right?
Yes, I'm glad I did, because when I took a picture of like something to put on my blog or something, it was a body of a 33-year-old. Like, she was tight and smaller than I am, but it wasn't a fit 19-year-old dancer, for example.
I can imagine, yeah.
So yeah, that was a big highlight for me.
Something else, yeah.
Something else. Well, just being here, I really enjoyed it. The quality of the girls, like, my dick's been almost exploding every day, like,
Yeah.
so many hotties.
Especially in set.
Yeah.
Every time for me. Every time in set, I got this massive boner. And it's basically, like I said, like I told you, like, it's my compass, you know?
Yeah.
My DNA compass, pointing out the girls which I like. So I don't have to think about it. My dick does it for me, right? Yeah, but any more, or like anything more specific maybe, or
the improvement I've made in running dates, I'm happy with that. I just know how to push it. I don't need to read the escalation ladder on my phone anymore. I know what to do, like, right now.
I feel you.
And I've been on this date with a really cute girl, Ukrainian. I would give her an 8. She was just a really nice girl, and to be able to get girls like that out on dates, yeah, that's an achievement for me. And now the next goal is to step it up and get my dick inside them.
Yeah, because, like, imagine yourself 1 year ago from now. And
That's funny that you say that, actually.
yeah. Would you have thought that you could go on a date with girls like these, 8s, 9s?
Well, I was out day gaming last September in Eastern Europe, and it would just be blowout after blowout after blowout, like, fucking harsh. And I knew that eventually I would get to the point where I'm now. And it's good to see the transition. It's good to see that I made a change, and that my game has improved. but it really takes time.
Yeah.
It's
An
it's a
awful
tough
lot.
journey. Yeah, but I'm glad with the trip overall.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. I want to do more in the future if my studies and financial status will let me. But it's definitely something I want to continue.
Yeah, and yeah, without sounding too woo-woo and stuff like that, I think it was also like on a personal level, like it was a good trip, right?
Yeah,
Like learning about yourself and maybe about each other and stuff like that.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so we talked about highlights. How about we talk about the low points now? Maybe I'll start again.
You go first.
I wouldn't say there are too many. I actually expected to have more low points than actually happened. But anyways, the biggest thing maybe is the exhaustion after 5 days already. After 5 days, I was already completely burned out from doing day game every single day. I'm not sure if we did something wrong in terms of that, like maybe we did too much day game anyways, or
I don't know. I think it's
I-
inevitable.
yeah, I think we should have done the day game anyways those
Yeah.
5 days, because otherwise we would have had not enough leads, and yeah, it would have been a tougher journey anyways. But yeah, the exhaustion was big because after the first day of being exhausted, I thought, oh, maybe tomorrow is gonna be better again. But it just kept getting worse and worse and worse until even this day. Like, I can't even be fucking bothered anymore to go out and do any sets anymore. It's all about dates now. And then, yeah, maybe something more specific. We had this this issue on the street with a girl called Patricia,
Right.
which was I really felt bad for her. Do you want to tell the story? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it went like this. You had approached her
Yes.
maybe 5 minutes before I approached her.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I didn't know about this because we had lost each other and we got split up. And she told me this. Yeah, I got approached like 5 minutes ago in exactly the same way. What are you guys doing? Do you know each other? And I instantly knew it was you, but I persisted with the set anyway. And I closed her, and it was all a bit weird for her. But she thought we didn't know each other. And then I called you, like, hey, where are you? Come over here, come see me. And while this girl, Patricia, she walked away, she turned around and saw us talking. And that was like, what the actual fuck?
And then she came up to us.
Yeah, she came up to us. Oh my god, you are weirdos. Delete the number. What is going on?
She was very, very sarcastic. She was fucking angry, but she didn't.
Yeah,
really
she
show
was. She
it.
was like this baby girl with their arms crossed. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the angry face in the world. Yeah,
Guys could kill.
definitely.
Yeah, would have been there.
Me too. Like 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
And then we both actually felt really bad for her.
Yeah.
Right.
We still texted her, but she flaked. She blocked
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Oh, you also texted
Yeah,
us?
definitely.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe another low point from your side.
From my side.
Yeah.
Well, most of my dates went actually very, very good. But there was one date a couple of days ago. It was absolutely terrible. And I wouldn't say from my points, but she was so uninteresting, so fucking boring. And on the street, she looked like this cute little girl who had so much going on in her life. But then when she arrived on a date, she was super shy, which I don't really mind. I like shy girls. But if she's shy, combined with the fact that she has nothing going on in her life, that's a huge turn off. So yeah, she wouldn't even let me do my escalation and stuff. Eventually, we only did one venue, and then we said goodbye. But yeah, I was very frustrated about this one. And then afterwards, she texted me, like, "Oh, we had such a nice meeting today, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "No, bitch, it wasn't nice. You were fucking boring."
You told her.
I was thinking it, but I didn't tell her. But No, it was maybe a mistake of my side because she really looked like a cool girl on the street. And then on a date, I don't know what she was thinking. Like maybe I was too friendly on the street or something, and she wanted to come over to become BFFs. I don't know. But yeah, for me it felt like one of my low points. But I think that's it actually. Yeah. Besides having very bad sleep most of the nights, but that's not really day game related. So yeah, maybe your turn again.
Well, yeah. Low points from my side. Well, I was really disappointed in how weird other day gamers can be.
Totally forgot. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can talk about it.
We met this one guy. We saw him approach from the backside slash side, like the weirdest front stop ever. And the girls were obviously not interested, and they didn't stop. And they got scared, and they walked into the shop, and he followed them.
Yeah.
It was such a weirdo, and we
And his
confronted
his
him.
fashion.
Yeah, don't talk about it. It was too horrendous, and we confronted him like, "Hey, guy, what the fuck are you doing? Are you day gaming? Yes or no?" And he said, "Yes, I've been doing this for 2 years."
Yeah.
And it was like he started today. It was horrible, just really sad how.
How people ignore their own mistakes.
Yes, like just look at yourself and introspect. And this other guy in the park, this German guy.
From yesterday.
Yes, he
Yeah.
said he had been doing this for 7 years, but it didn't look like it.
Yeah, he came across as a strange guy. I'm not gonna say he has no game, but yeah, he was also still stopping girls like from the sides,
Yeah.
halfly from the back. Yeah, and I didn't like his fashion
No.
either.
Let's just
And
say
his
it was.
his grooming was also very weird.
It surprised me that he had been in the game for 7 years.
Yeah, but he also had a cool buddy from Belgium.
Yeah, his friend was cool.
He was a cool guy.
Okay, well then other low points from my side.
Maybe a date that went quite bad or something.
Yeah, I need to get better at spotting how girls will be. Because I took a girl out on a date, and it turned out to be her first date ever in her life. And now it's really nice to go on a date with a girl like that, and it's really sweet and all that. But if you want to get your dick inside a pussy, then don't go on a first date with a girl. So I need to get better at spotting that. Another low point.
Maybe just the fact that this street here behind us with the shopping mall is obviously a overused day game street.
Definitely. Yeah, but I'm thinking more of like low points from my side.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe my body language. That's something to improve on. Well, at least it was the first day. And.
But you didn't really have a moment where you were thinking like, "Fuck my life! I just want to go home now."
Yeah, one time, like in the 4th or 5th day when I was really tired. Maybe it was the 6th day actually. I don't really remember. Yeah, and yesterday, like, I really wanted to watch the football match. And then I had this date planned with a girl, and I really didn't want to go.
But it wasn't a bad date.
Yeah, well, I got my dick jerked off and I spanked her, but I didn't fuck her, and I was just not in the mood. Maybe I should turn that off and yeah. I don't know. There have been some low points, but I can't really think of anything solid right now.
Yeah. Well, that's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
If there's nothing that comes up in your minds instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna round up in a few minutes, but maybe we can have a conclusion first, right? Would you say, first of all, that you want to come back here, right? Here in Warsaw? Yeah, I think so, right? That you want to come back here in the future?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for me the same. I kind of fell in love with the city, but it was already my second time here, but the first time for day game. And I already knew that the city is really beautiful, but yeah, we didn't really see much of the city.
Like we only saw Nuveciat and Metro Stop Center.
Well, we went to the museum a couple of days ago. Yeah, we still have today, right? We still have today.
How was Warsaw? Yeah, the main street was nice.
Yeah, but yeah, Warsaw as a city for day game is almost perfect, I would say.
It's great.
Yeah, I don't have many experiences with other day game cities, but for me, the city is really, really, really good. And maybe there are a few places that we didn't discover yet, so
maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
I know a low point, by the way. We met these two day gamers from UK.
Rob
and Paul.
Yeah.
And they were just, well, Paul was nice, but Rob was really, really a dick. Like, he was so distant towards us. Maybe he felt like we were invading his territory.
He felt threatened.
Something like that. And then later on, I would see him out with his wings, having a beer, and they were just staring at me like.
While you were in set? Or?
No, when I was walking with a girl towards a date, I saw them, and they were just looking at me like.
Yeah.
Just fuck off. And I think that's not how day gamers should be towards each other. But yeah, that was just something I thought of randomly.
Yeah, because like we said before, we met just as many cool day gamers as well, right?
Just be nice, and if you don't want us, then don't approach us.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Would you like to say another kind of conclusion about Warsaw, or?
Well, there are a lot of day gamers. It's not like London.
But the quality of the girls is high as well.
The quality of the girls is high, although I feel like it's more like the average is at like a 7.5 up to an 8.
Yeah.
And with the occasional 9.
But how many fat girls have you seen? Almost none, right?
Almost none. Yeah, the girls really keep up with their health and the guys as well. The guys are also like the guys are handsome.
Yeah.
So I would say in general that the people in Eastern Europe are pretty, and they just take care of themselves, which is a good thing. But I guess that if you really want an average of 9s, then I think you should go more east.
Okay. Yeah, I can only totally agree with what you just said. And we're almost at half an hour, so I think we're gonna wrap up the podcast. Unless there is something else you want to say. Maybe a shout out to your blog again.
Yeah, follow me at dutchoutlaw.wordpress.com. You can find the link in the description, I believe.
And I guess you're gonna also post a link
definitely.
to this.
And what else? Maybe the plans for the future.
Yeah, well, like I said, I definitely want to come back. The only problem, of course, is time and money. But there are so many cities that I still want to visit for day game. So maybe it would be stupid to just come back here instead of discovering another new city, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have so many plans, and the summer has only just begun, and I have to do it this summer because starting from September, I'm gonna have less time again, busy with work and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Any plans for you? Well, you said that you're gonna study as well in September, and we have talked about it.
I will start studying in September, so day game will be less focused on compared to now. I will more work on social game and just I guess work on my value, if you could say it like that. And when I finish my studies, I want to just hit day game as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah. We can meet up again after your studies.
Yeah, in 5 years we'll put up podcast number 3.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Peace out.
Yeah. Cheers. Bye.